Welcome to the country, where we do country things. And on today's video, I'm gonna take you guys over to the grit and gravel greenhouse. I got a little aquarium project that I want to work on over there today. Just give me a minute to get over there and get set up, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so here's the aquarium that we're going to be using. It's a 20-gallon aquarium, one that we've had laying around for a long time. And what I'm going to do is build a frame out of this tubing that I have laying around, this scrap tubing that I had from another project, and build the frame that we need for the aquarium to actually stand on. So I've got to go get some measurements from the tank to see how tall the stand needs to be, and then I'll get the frame built, and then when I get that done, I'll be back. Okay guys, there's the aquarium sitting on the stand. Fit just like we wanted it to. So what we're going to do is take this inside the grit and gravel greenhouse and show you how to do the upside down aquarium and how that actually works. So give me a second to get it in there, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so it's time to put the frame and the aquarium in the tank itself. So let me get this frame in here and this tank set on there. Then I'm going to show you how to vacuum out all of the air that's going to allow the water to enter the upside down aquarium. Okay guys, there's the aquarium sitting in there, and I think I'm going to put it in a little bit at an angle like that. So once we got it set in there, all of this air is trapped in this aquarium, so we've got to get all that air out. That's going to allow the water to fill up this aquarium. So I'm going to show you that process here just in a minute. Give me a second to get that set up and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have my little shop vac here. And what I'm going to do is take a piece of duct tape and duct tape over this suction hose on the vacuum. You see there, I've got the end of that sealed up pretty good. I'm going to do a little bit more. Okay, so I got the end of the suction hose. Got it all taped up. So what I'm going to do is take a pair of scissors and I'm going to poke a hole in the top. It's a small little hole. And I've got a piece of tubing here that I'm going to shove in that hole. So what we're going to do is take the other end of this tubing, stick it up under and inside the aquarium, and that's going to allow me to vacuum all of the air out of the aquarium, and then the water is going to replace the air whenever I start this vacuum. Get you guys down where you can see this process. You can see the water level coming up in the aquarium as the air is vacuumed out. The water just takes its place. Okay guys, what happened there was as I drew the water up inside the aquarium, the tank got lower than what the edge of the aquarium is. Let me get you guys down here so you can see that maybe. See how the level of the fish tank is low, or is right at the same line as the aquarium. So I'm going to let the fish tank fill up a little bit more. That way I can go ahead and suction out the rest of this water. I just wanted to show you guys how that process works and how you get the water to actually replace the air in the tank. So give me a minute to let this fill back up. I'll get the rest of this air sucked out of this tank and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so there is the upside down fish tank aquarium completed. It's a real simple project. It took me about an hour or so. or maybe a little less to get it done. You have all the materials on hand. It's real easy to do. So when I come up to my fish tank now, I'll be able to see the fish actually swimming up above the level of the tank itself, which is kind of a neat deal. It'll take the fish a little bit of time to get used to it, to actually figure out that they can go up above the tank level. So if you get up here and look, you can see the level of the water in the tank comes up about 1.5 inches or so. And I wanted to have a little bit of buffer zone just in case this tank, the level fluctuated a little. It wouldn't ever get below the bottom rim of the aquarium to let any air in. So I've got all the air sucked out. I don't think the fish are going to actually come in it for a little while, maybe a few hours, maybe a day. But while we're here and filming it, let's go ahead and give them some food and see if we can get one of them to actually swim up inside of it. So what I'll do is I'll just take some of this flake fish food, stick it under there with my hand, and then let it float up inside. And let's see if the fish actually come up to get the food. There's one right there. Okay, he's inside of it, guys. Let's go ahead and try some of the floating pellets and see how well they come up for that. Like I said, I just got this done like less than a minute ago, so it's going to take a while for the fish to kind of adjust. And those flakes, they don't really float as well as this stuff does. So let's put this in here. Okay, there's one. Okay, they came up just a little bit, but not much. And I don't want a lot of the fish food, uneaten fish food, sitting at the top. So there's one. There we go. That was pretty quick. There's one. Okay guys, I'll bring you back in a day or two whenever these fish start actually getting up here and actively swimming inside the tank where you can see them real well and start feeding in here. I'll bring you guys back and show you the fish actually up above the level of the tank. Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll be back.